Yeah. Uh, Welcome back, folks. Today, obviously, I won't be talking about, I won't be playing games. I'll be fucking about, talking about fire, some fire freaking reasons about why Valentine should be freaking taken out as a holiday, because what the frick is even all that? Like, we don't even need that. Like, why are they just rubbing it in our face? Oh, I look on Instagram, scrolling through my story. Oh shit, couple, hella chill. Scroll that shot again. Oh shit, another couple, hella chill. Scroll through stories. Oh shit, next story. All right, get a little crazy. Go through another freaking story. Oh shit, I'll go kill myself now. Like, what are we doing here? We don't need a fucking reminder when we're already reminded on every other fucking day. You know what I mean? And so, we start off this stream with a, one would call a motivational speech for the homos, for the men, for the people who have been dying out here, struggling. And sometimes it's okay, you know? It just be like that sometimes. Alright, guys. It's time. It's time to look. So basically, this stream is just gonna be me just freaking yapping the whole time. But I mean, it's whatever. Okay. Alrighty. It's time. Let me give my speech to the homos who have been feeling a little down, maybe. They've been thinking, no, why am I still fucking single? Type shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, we need to fucking too fast music and shit. Hold up. Yo, music came in a little too early. Alright. Alright, yo, I'm ready. Watch. Listen up. I know you guys are tired. You know, constantly scrolling through social media and being reminded of what could have, nay, what should have been. And you begin to question yourself whether or not life is still worth living. Whether or not the patience you've culminated is even going to bear fruit. But it is at that moment I ask you, what would you say to a fellow friend who's given up? Would you join them and suffer together? Would you also jump off the very same cliff? No! You would pick him up by the arms and drag him with you the same way your friend would pick you up if you were down. And so I tell you now, men, fight, struggle, and do whatever it takes. Don't worry about the 100th step when you're not even taking it yet. Worry about the first step. Leave tomorrow's problem for the youth tomorrow. So don't give up and keep fighting. Cause we cannot be pushing 60 without one girl. And as for myself, I am 20 years strong, baby. Don't even fucking trip right now. The grind don't fucking stop. You understand? The grind is endless. And I, for one, will not stop finding the huzz. Even if they run away from me, I'll keep chasing after them. Pause. Yeah, thanks for listening to my speech. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm a little fucking single. But I mean, is it really that deep? Like, I don't even need a girlfriend for real. Like, what the fuck are we saying here? Shoot. Okay, but basically that's what's chill. That's what's going about right now. Oh, freaking righty. I believe it might be time. Also, I'll preface with saying that I know I am late because it's not Valentine, obviously. But I mean, I don't know. I felt like might as well talk about love because I've been feeling I've been feeling it lately, you know, and so I decided to just talk about my take on what a maybe a healthy relationship should be like. Maybe, you know, the philosophy, my own philosophy of love. And as a Minecraft freaking VTuber, do I really have a choice, a say? Am I allowed to have a say, really, in any of this? Not really. But I mean, hey, freedom of speech, am I right? Anyways, let's get to it. First question. Oh, I definitely should have had something. Hold up, guys. My ears. But, hold up. Give me a sec, guys. I can for sure create some things too. Okay. What you guys know about sketch.io? Come on now. Alrighty, I believe that is good enough. Download as this boy. Yeah. Okay, so let me create a quick boom. Go to my desktop, get the okay, hold up. Maybe this was not the method. Image, browse. Oh, holy god, that is ginormous. Okay, there you go. Is that readable, by the way? I don't even know if that's, you can see that, TBH. Let's check. Okay. Well. Do we love others for who they are or for how they make us feel? Hold up. Let me chill on me with that. Well, what kind of music are we feeling right now? If I just type in philosophy, is this? Now this is vibes. Now this is straight vibes. All right, folks. Let's get into the meat, the bones. Do we love others for who they are, or for how they make us feel? Now, let's think about this real quick. But generally, when you do like someone, it's kind of like a, hey, what's good? What am I even saying right now? But if we really think about this, Do we love others for who they are or for how they make us feel? Hmm. I would like to think that that is a good ass question. Do we love others for who they are or for how they make us feel? Well, I mean, generally in a relationship, right? I feel like this idea of a happy relationship is a relationship where I guess you never run out of love is kind of romanticized, but realistically, if you think about it, for me, that's not really what a happy relationship is. Neither should that be what a relationship should be. I feel like a relationship is you kind of put effort into love, right? Kind of like how actions speak louder than words. It's kind of like, why is this so tense, bro? Alright, we can just go back to my saved, bro. Low-key. Yeah, a relationship should really just be about two different like I lost my train of thought, but it should be like a kind of like the saying, actions speak louder than words, right? So even if you kind of know they like you, you really have to put in the effort to show that you like them, you know? And it'll never just be a, oh, I'm sure they already know that I like them because we're in a relationship, right? But I feel like it's never that simple. You always have to constantly remind them that you love them. And I feel like that's something a lot of people tend to forget, and they stop putting in effort. I mean, if we were to kind of come up with like an analogy, I feel like it's kind of similar to something along the lines of, like studying, right? Generally, people don't compare the two at all. It's like, I don't know, completely different worlds, right? Love is something that's, constant, it's forever. You really like to kind of romanticize that kind of like idea of it. But I mean, I really think it's like studying, when you're taking a class, you can't just, you get the first topic and you'll be like, oh, okay, I understand it now. You study only for the first topic, and then when, I don't know, unit 2 rolls around, you're like, oh, but this class is really easy because I did really good on the first one, right? And so you're like, okay, so I won't study as hard. But then when you take the test, you're like, oh wow, I got fucking shit on, right? So I really think relationships are like that, where people kind of realize like, wow, I really love them. And so they start, I don't know, they kind of let the person know I love you, and then they stop putting in the effort, assuming that the other person already loves them or kind of understands how they feel about them, when in reality they feel not loved at all. Kind of went on a tangent, but as for this question, I think it's how they make us feel, to be honest. Honestly, this question is really hard. I think both sides have really good arguments, But ultimately, humans are just humans are selfish, right? So I think that's kind of just how it goes. But yeah, I think that's really no, bro, chill, bro. Valentine is never over, for real. Ooh, okay, we should do a hold up. I got you. We should do like a. Oh, that would be hella fun. Okay. Paint. Game capture. A specific window. Yeah. Hold up. We can delete you. Ooh. Okay. Oh fuck. The chat is low-key hella freaking. We can get rid of you now, but. Boom. Let me try to zoom in real quick. Okay, there. And then we can erase you. Can I make you bigger? Yes, sir. Okay. But basically, let's say you have a scenario, yes? It's why is this freaking music so freaking loud? Okay. But let's say you have a scenario. There is you, this is the person, right? This is person A. Ooh, this is kind of ugly. Hold up. Can I switch it? Can we switch up the language? Oh, that's goated. Okay. Maybe increase the stroke, perchance. Okay, so this is person A. And then this is another person. B and C. Alright? And this is kind of the mediator, alright? And this person, these people both like person D. Oh, D for Deco, cause I fucking pull huzz type shit. But basically, B decides to confide in A, and they're like, "Hey, what should I do?" You know? And so A tells them, reciprocates it, and they're like, "Oh, you should probably do this," right? C. Okay, so this happened between these two, right? Typical normal relationship advice, basically, is what A, B, and D are. All right. B likes D, so B confides in A. What should I do? These people are also friends, by the way. But, oh, I should probably like color code it. Okay, so green equals friend. Red equals love. Love, 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 love. Holy messy. Give me a sec. It's a little, I feel like I can make this a lot better. Okay, so basically green equals friend and red equals love. Oh, this legend is low-key fire. Okay, but yes, so boom. And then yeah, so B confides in A. A tells B what's good about D. And everything's chill. Regular relationship. Ideally, B and D end up together. However, C comes around. And C's like, yo, I think I like D. Yes? And C found out about D because all of them were hanging out. And let's say there's like a random... Let's say E is here. Irrelevant. Alright? But he's just part of the story. Okay? Let's say E is just here for the plot. In this hangout. And in this hangout is where C meets D. And C is like, oh, I think I'm interested. Yes? And so C, knowing that A, being close to A, I guess, and knowing A is closer to D than C is to D, confides in A. And A, being a good friend, confides in C. Or not confides, but helps out C with, oh, rap, D is this type of person. Almost just fucking, almost just leaked it. But basically, A tells C, oh, D is this type of person. And yeah, good luck, have fun. But then B finds out that C is interested. Right? And so B is feeling kind of rushed, kind of feels impatient about what she should do, because B is scared. I kind of just leaked the gender too, but anyways, gender fluid everyone is. They just have interest in each other. But yes, B is impatient, wants to tell D, hey, I like you, but the issue is she needs to, I guess it doesn't really matter, but she's scared of getting rejected, basically, right? And essentially, what is happening right now is because of her feelings, she goes back to A. She's like, B is like, what should I do? I really suck at not giving these letters genders. Holy. But yeah. And so A is in a sticky situation. And this, my friends, is where the issue lies. Should A help B get with D, or should A help C get with D, or is there a completely different route that A is just not thinking about? I'll tell you what A has thought about though. A, well, I mean, let's say this is A's thought process. Let's say A has went to B and said, hey, thought about it. What would happen if A helped B? Well, for A doesn't want to help either of them. Or it's not that A doesn't want to help, but it's more along the lines of A doesn't want to show preference to one friend over the other, because A is just a good person. And so A is kind of, stuck in the middle of a war over D. Big fucking D. Ah, fucking D, man. D is so D makes me angry, bro. Yeah. Hopefully D knows. Hopefully D is aware. Hopefully D understands. But so now we'll just say D is oblivious to everything. So what do we do here? Well, obviously, not obviously, but see, my thought process was have both of them just confess, have B and C confess to D, and then start a classic Fortnite battle royale and let the victor be decided through, you know, the victory royale. You know, just thug it out. Last one standing gets to go on a date with D. But A didn't like that idea because A, being a good friend, also cares about D's feelings in this whatever this is. What even is this? What kind of shape is this? It's not a love triangle. Because love triangles have to be like this, no? Oh, I guess it doesn't. Because I guess that would be ideally a love triangle, but a real triangle. But I think love triangles are like this. This person likes this person. This person likes this person. But right now, it's more like these two like this one. But basically, so what the frick do we do here is the question. That is the question here. But anyways, I'll continue. So A, caring about D, decides not to put D in that kind of situation and goes, the reason why A doesn't want to put D in that situation, or why A feels bad putting D in that kind of situation, is because it's kind of trapping D and basically placing all the burden of decision on D, you know? But at the same time, even though A doesn't want to do that, A is also feeling very burdened right now. So that's kind of the thought experiment. Me personally, I think just thug it out, honestly. I say I'm sticking with my battle royale analogy. Not analogy, but genuinely let it flow, let it ride, you know? No reason to be, sticking your nose in places it don't gotta be. The fact that you know all this already is enough entertainment, so just watch the show. But A is not that type of person. A is not like me. A is not a heinous criminal, single for 20 years type of person. And A understands basic human etiquette about not throwing people under the bus or leaving people to suffer when you could possibly help. And so A is stuck, carrying the world on their shoulders. This is a weight. It's supposed to be a weight. It's a weight. Oh, Tammy, okay, Tammy, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you what is going on here. All right? But okay, so basically what has happened, I will explain everything from the start, just cause I know you're one of the goats who be tuning into the stream. But This is, let's say it's a hypothetical thought experiment. Oh, my voice cracked. Let's say this is a hypothetical thought experiment about a series of events pertaining to love. But let's take it from the top. So we have A here, yes? The original story starts with these three: A, B, and D. B likes D and decides, hey, I really want to get to know him. I want to go on a date with him. I want to, you know, be close with him. So, knowing A is kind of, you know, friends with D, B decides to confide in A and tell A, hey, I like D for Deco, and so A helps B and is like, okay, I can help you out. I can get information for you about whether or not a relationship with D is possible. And so far so good. Regular, this is a regular, you know, very, very normal situation. But then here comes rolling in big fucking C. This is where it gets very difficult for everyone in this little bubble. So basically, everything is fine until the Fire Nation came, and E is for the plot. E is just here for the plot, just so there's no plot holes. But A, B, C, D, and E were all hanging out together. And so C, while they were hanging out, decides, hey, you know, this is the legend right here. But C is like, hey, I think I like D. And so C confides in A once again. And A is like, oh, interesting. Because A knows that B also likes D. So A tells C, okay, you know, help C out, because A is also friends with C. And this is where a little bit of a conundrum. What does A do in this scenario? And my own personal take on it, I told A, hey, you should just let B and C confess and just run a quick Fortnite Battle Royale. Last one standing gets to go on a date with D. But A didn't like that idea, because A thought that's kind of throwing everyone under the bus, especially D, because D is you're kind of handing the pressure all to D, because now D has to determine what to do with these two, right? Whether to reject them both, accept one, you know, bit of an issue here. I guess to give context more, B has liked D for a while already, okay? C is a newcomer, but suddenly D and C kind of chopping it up? Question mark? And so this is making B very impatient. And so B is like, what should I even do? And keeps on sending even more arrows to A. And they're like, help me, help me. And A is now confused, because C is also coming now. So I guess the question is, how does A solve this? What should A do in this scenario? That is what's happening right now. I think I can leave this like here. This is purely a hypothetical, I would I know it's hella hard. This is why we don't need Valentine, man. We don't need this. We don't need that holiday, bro. Justice for the singles, bro. So, Battle Royale is obviously out of the freaking equation. I believe A has a little bit of more of a, I guess, bias towards B in terms of who A wants to support, just because B has liked D for a lot longer than C has. But at the end of the day, although B has liked D longer, C is still A's friend, right? So, yeah. A feels a little conflicted. Yeah, but that's the hypothetical, by the way, thought experiment. But I should low-key do more. This is kind of fun. Give me. Perhaps I can find some more thought experiments. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, my Battle Royale proposition got freaking shut down immediately, so. Dude. Freaking E, bro. E should just come in, take one of the letters, and D can just handle the remaining one. I guess there's another very typical one that I can talk about. Good. Can I create a new one? New. Sure, we can. Actually, I don't really care about saving it, low-key. Okay. New one. Oh shoot, D just messaged me. Fortunately, I'm busy freaking exposing D's secrets right now to the internet, so I cannot talk to D right now. But right. This one's a little closer, I guess. But let's say I think this is a very common situation. Not as freaking weird as the previous one, but it's more along the lines of hey, so we can use D again. But D is here. D likes we'll say J. This has no the letter has no significance. I chose it randomly. But D likes J. Okay? But J is part of D and J are both part of a bigger circle containing a whole bunch of other letters. And this is what we call this is what we call a friend group. And basically, oh yeah, I should yes. And so the question is, should D, I will tell you what D did after, but should D pursue a relationship with J, and worst case scenario they break up, ruin the entire friend group dynamic, and probably get booted from a friend group that's actually really healthy and everyone is very happy with the friend group? But if they do break up, it would pop the friend group bubble and ruin the entire dynamic, or possibly risk it and pursue J and ta-da! Maybe end up in a happy relationship. That is the question, but well, I guess we can just continue on with what D decided to do. Unless, Tammy, you had an idea, maybe a possible answer as to what you would do maybe in this scenario. Would you confess to your best friend? Is basically the question. That's chill too, that's chill too. Shoot. Well, I will tell you what D did. Basically, D decided to not do this. And we got Big P over here. Well, yeah. So D decided not to tell J about everything. He decided that it was better to prioritize, honestly, a friend group that he cherishes very much. And P decided, this wasn't in spite of D or anything, it was more so it just ended up happening like that. P made advances towards J. As you can see, he's outside the friend group because, you know, he's not in the friend group, but J reciprocated those feelings and now they ended up together. And although everyone in here is friends, yes, they're all friends, D is also friends with P. And so kind of D didn't really care, because at this point in time, D was kind of just like, oh, he had already decided to not pursue J. So D was like, I see. But yeah, that's what happened with D. Little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it's never that deep, to be honest. Yeah, but that another love situation dilemma, I guess. I feel like the first one was so interesting. I don't know. That one I'm still stumped. I don't know what you should do. But I believe we go back now to maybe Love at first sight, perhaps? Love at first sight. As you can tell, I'm freaking writing with my mouse. But basically, real or fake, basically. Real or fake? Me personally, I think it's, yeah, honestly. I feel like for most people, it's a kind of mistake. They kind of mistake love or the emotion you feel when you find interest in someone for the first time. I think they mistake that feeling of interest for love, and then they kind of start deluding themselves into thinking they love the person, when in reality, when they actually start to get to know them, they're like, ooh, I kind of don't like that. Yeah, but that's kind of why I don't think love is love at first sight is a thing. But yeah, mostly just people not realizing what they're into, I guess. But I definitely think it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's real, to be honest. I think people who would argue and say, but I did end up with my quote unquote love at first sight person. Well, that's just luck, isn't it? You got lucky that the person you were interested in. I'll stop using luck now since I kind of explained myself in terms of why I think love at first sight is not real. They got lucky with the fact that their person is their ideal man or woman. And that's not to say that's bad, really. I mean, that's honestly best case scenario. Because at the end of the day, all relationships are kind of dependent on luck. Not fully, but luck always plays a role in there. Just like everything else in life. Luck is always squeezing its way into almost everything. But I think for relationships more so, luck definitely plays a part in finding out whether or not you are meant to be with that person, I would say. Yeah, but there are some other fun things. I feel like I had another one in mind, but I kind of forgot it. Childhood friend? It's not what I had in mind, but I mean, childhood friend versus lover? Childhood friend versus high school, or not high school, but new lover. I feel like this trope is definitely overused. Definitely an overused trope, but I mean, me personally, obviously because of my take on love at first sight, I think ideally childhood friend is always better. But of course it depends on whether or not your childhood friend is your type. Because if the new lover is more your type, then obviously you should just go with your new lover instead of sticking with your childhood friend just because you know her better. Because, I mean, the fact that you do know her better, I guess, would make your decision even better when you decide to or to not date your childhood friend. But I guess, kind of taking out of like the serious context, if we were to just talk about like just anime sense, shit, you know me, bro, we are always going for a new lover, bro. Fuck the childhood friend, bro. See, I might not believe in love at first sight, but I will always support that shit in TV shows cause it's so romanticized in society and it affected me, and now I really idealized finding love at first sight, and I think it's really cool. This is why Akane is just better. This is why Akane is just better than Kana for real, bro. Like, honestly, it's not even a debate at this point. Like, what are we saying here? Akane yaps Kana. Ooh, wait, the water brush is kind of cool. So, dude, I have like ADHD or something. I get distracted so easily. But, oh, I can't think of the other topic. Tami, do you have any other romance scenarios in your head that you would like answered by Professor Deco? Because obviously I'm an expert in love. That's fair. Wait, so you don't watch romance animes? No. Dude, I actually live vicariously through romance animes, I can't lie. Oh my gosh. What do you watch YouTube? Netflix TV shows? Singles Inferno. Unless you're just a Minecrafter like me. Minecrafters don't need romance, right? No! You're no... Go away, bro. Why you been in my stream? Nah, wait, don't leave. I need my one viewer. Please stay. You are needed here. Alright, we can argue about who's the better Minecraft PvPer then. Hear me out. we do Dream versus Technoblade? I guess Technoblade already won, huh? How far back does your Minecraft knowledge go? Is it... I'll throw out some names. Do you know this guy? Do you know... I forgot how to spell his name. It's like that. Wahui? Do you know that guy? I guess this will just be a side topic, but because I do need to stay on track. I'll just keep this in the corner. Anyways, going back on track. Okay, what makes oh my, that's chill, that's chill. What makes childhood friend love different? Can I write text? Oh shit. What makes childhood friend love different, or friendship love different from romantic love? Question mark. I guess the website kind of says it better. What makes romantic love fundamentally different from obvious? I'm not a typer. Okay, what makes romantic love fundamentally different from friendship? Boom. Boom. Alright, maybe you have to be a little bigger. 36. There. You can also get... Oh shit. That got erased. I didn't know that. Okay, we can get rid of Minecraft too. We don't need Minecraft anymore. Alrighty. Can I switch to mouse? Question mark? Whatever. Okay, what makes romantic love fundamentally different from friendship? Well, by fundamentally I'm assuming it's something along the lines of its most base form. So well, I mean, it's all stemming from the same place, right? From a place of... Is it stemming from the same place, though? Why do I like my friends? That is a great question. Well, I like my friends because they provide I feel like I can't answer this question because I've never been in a fucking relationship before. What the hell? I don't know what it's like to love someone. What? Why is TS so fucking goddamn hard? Yeah, I actually have no clue. No freaking clue, man. Cause I don't know what this is at a fundamental level. Well, I guess if I were to try, well, that was a good heart. Oh, that was a good heart, dude. Why do I keep... What makes romantic love fundamentally different? Well, I mean, for me, the only thing that's coming to my head right now is kind of like, if we take out like the fundamental kind of aspect of this question, I guess the difference in regards to romantic love and friendship love is the intimacy, first and foremost. Holy, my English major skills are coming into play. I actually forgot to spell intimacy for a second. Intimacy is definitely one. Physical, I guess physical intimacy. Physical intimacy is definitely one. You know what? Are they even different? At a fundamental level, are they even different? Because they're both stemming from a place of what? You want to care for them. You want to make sure they live good lives. You want to make sure... What is love? As corny as that sounds, genuinely, what even is love, bro? Like, how do you even know you love someone? Like, what am I even doing, bro? Like, Professor Deco, like, how did I even get my doctorate, bro? Like, what am I, how did I even get my PhD for real? I have no clue what the hell I'm talking about, man. Single for 20 years, baby. 20 years strong. Yeah. Whatever, though. I think I kind of talked about mostly what I wanted to talk about for this stream. Low key. Yeah, calm 1 hour stream. Not bad. Kinda just yapped for an hour. Hold up. Elixir of life. Give me a sec. Alrighty, but that is probably where I'll just end the stream. And the reason why I don't stream that long is partly because of time, partly because I'm streaming to 0 viewers, so I'd rather just get the stream out and then turn it into a video if I do like it. But yeah, and I don't really plan too much, so I kind of do run out of stuff to talk about a lot. I think if I planned it better, I could probably keep the stream going for like 3 hours maybe. I have no freaking clue. But yeah, I think this is where I will call it freaking quits.